When we look at modern technology, smartphones, airplanes, and skyscrapers, it's easy to think that innovation belongs only to the modern age. But the truth is, the foundation of everything we have today was built thousands of years ago. The ancients, with their curiosity and creativity, invented tools, systems, and ideas that continue to shape our world in ways we often take for granted. Their brilliance lives on, not in glowing screens, but in the very fabric of civilization. Let's travel back in time to an age without electricity, machines, or computers, yet filled with human genius. One of the earliest and most profound inventions was writing. Around 3200 BCE in ancient Mesopotamia, the Sumerians developed cuneiform, pressing wedge-shaped marks into clay tablets. Writing transformed humanity. It allowed knowledge to be stored and shared across generations. History, law, poetry, and trade could now be recorded, turning memory into civilization. The Egyptians followed with hieroglyphs. And later, the Phoenicians simplified the system into the first alphabet, the ancestor of the letters we use today. Another world-changing invention was the wheel. It might seem simple, but it revolutionized human life. The wheel enabled transport, trade, and agriculture to expand far beyond local borders. From the wooden carts of Mesopotamia to the war chariots of Egypt, the wheel became a symbol of progress. Thousands of years later, it still drives our world in cars, machines, and even computer mechanisms. In ancient Egypt, innovation met imagination. The construction of the pyramids remains one of humanity's greatest engineering achievements. Long before cranes or engines, the Egyptians mastered geometry, measurement, and coordination on a scale never seen before. They used ramps, levers, and thousands of workers moving as one, turning stone into eternity. Their calendar, based on the sun's movement, gave birth to the concept of a 365-day year, a system still guiding our time today. Meanwhile, in the Indus Valley Civilization, around 2500 BCE, people developed one of the first urban sanitation systems in history. They built advanced drainage, public baths, and grid-patterned cities, a design so efficient that even modern urban planners study it. Their understanding of cleanliness and public health laid the foundation for modern city planning. Across the Mediterranean, the Greeks and Romans pushed innovation into new frontiers. The Greeks gave us democracy, philosophy, and the beginnings of science. Thinkers like Aristotle, Archimedes, and Hippocrates asked questions that still shape modern inquiry. What is truth? What is life? How does the universe work? They built the framework for rational thinking, the scientific method in its earliest form. The Romans, masters of engineering, built roads, aqueducts, and concrete structures that have lasted for centuries. Their roads connected continents, allowing trade, communication, and culture to flourish. Their aqueducts carried clean water to cities, improving public health and quality of life. Their laws, too, became models for modern legal systems. Rome's motto, civis Romanus sum, meaning I am a Roman citizen, represented not just power, but the idea of rights and duty, ideas that still echo in today's democracies. In China, ancient inventors changed the course of history with four great creations: paper, printing, gunpowder, and the compass. Paper, first made during the Han Dynasty, made knowledge accessible. Printing allowed that knowledge to spread. Gunpowder transformed warfare and technology, and the compass opened the seas to exploration, connecting civilizations. The Chinese also invented seismographs to detect earthquakes and advanced medical practices like acupuncture, proof that innovation can arise from both necessity and wisdom. In India, mathematics and philosophy flourished side by side. The concept of zero, introduced by Indian scholars, became the cornerstone of modern mathematics. Without it, computers, coding, and digital technology would not exist. Ancient Indian astronomers calculated planetary orbits with incredible accuracy, and their advancements in metallurgy produced steel so advanced that modern scientists still study it. The legendary Wootz, steel used in swords that never rusted. Even in the Middle East, during the Islamic Golden Age, ancient knowledge was preserved, translated, and expanded. Scholars in Baghdad's House of Wisdom combined Greek, Persian, and Indian knowledge, inventing algebra, refining medicine, and mapping the stars. Their discoveries passed into Europe and sparked the later Renaissance, proving that knowledge knows no borders. Every one of these inventions, writing, wheels, roads, compasses, numbers, carries the same story: humanity's endless drive to understand and improve. They show that innovation is not a modern miracle, but a timeless one. The tools may have changed, but the spirit remains the same. The phone in your hand is a descendant of the first tablet of clay. The jet engine, a child of the wheel. The skyscraper, a relative of the pyramid. Ancient inventions are reminders that progress is not just about technology, it's about imagination. The ancients looked at the stars, the earth, and themselves, and asked, how can we make this better? Their answers became the roots of everything we know. Today, as we stand in the age of artificial intelligence and space exploration, we owe a silent thanks to those early dreamers. The civilizations that carved their ideas into stone and clay built more than tools. They built the foundation of humanity's greatest story, the story of learning, creating, and passing knowledge forward, from the first spark of fire to the glowing circuits of today. One truth endures: we are builders, inheritors of ancient genius, carrying the torch of innovation into the future.